Hello everyone. How's it going? How y'all doing? Welcome back to the TNCT Club. I know. I see. Excuse me. I know. How are you doing today? Hello, Cookie. Hello. Doing well. Busy today. Been busy all week. How about you, Cookie? You know what's up? Hello, Shatter. How's it going? Hi. Natale. Welcome back. It's good to see you. So, today, I was hoping that we could try do some more drawing. Last time, for whatever reason, Potato-kun kind of couldn't handle it. But I've made a few changes, and hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be okay today. Let's hope. I'm doing fine. Exit. Yeah, exited? Yet scared at the same time. So anxious? I see. Yes. Excited. Oh, I see. Excited yet scared. That can happen. Good to be excited though. Anxiety. Anxiety sounds like the right word. Potato-kun, please no bully now. No bully, okay? Let's hope IKR. Let's hope. Gentle pats the monkey. Hello. Threatens Potato-kun with my stare. No. We appreciate Potato-kun here. It's trying its best. Hi, monkey. Hello, Crazy. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Alright. Wonder, shall we? Potato-kun. Potato-kun. Please. Fingers crossed. Yeah. Hello, Remus. Hello. It's good to see you. Alright, let me see if I can just get this up and running. Then maybe I will put this. Oops! Over here a little bit. And then like this. Okay, this might work. Give it a try. Monkey looking adorable as you always do. Oh dear, thank you, Crazy. I don't know about adorable, but thank you. I will turn you into mashed Potato-kun if you don't help now. Oh no! It's okay. We're Potato-kun. It's okay. Fingers crossed, yeah. Fingers crossed. So help now, Potato-kun. Be good. Try your best, Potato-kun. Okay, let me see. Yeah. How's that? How's that look? This okay? Put this here. Maybe here. Trying to make sure everything is there we go. Now, figured out the plan with DDLC Plus. Also, what we're drawing today. DDLC Plus. I plan to stream it soon. I just haven't had the time to really make sure everything's running all right first. Basically, a little bit of the prep to make sure I'm ready to stream it. But as soon as I can, I would like to stream. As for today, we're going to try to keep working on this Summer Matsuri Monki. We lost a little bit last time, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad, so we'll just keep going. I hope to get it done soon because it is summer festival season after all. Also now, quick reminder, can you check your Discord? Yes, I'm sorry, Cookie. I will try to check by the end of this week or before next stream or something like that. I've been really busy, so I really apologize to you and to Ryder and to everyone else who's waiting for me. I really apologize. I'll try my best. Truth or dare monkey? Truth or dare monkey? What is a truth or dare monkey? We stand summer festivals. I love summer festivals. They're like one of my favorite things. I guess I really enjoy going to summer festivals, and I also it was because of summer festivals. Let's see. It was because of summer festivals that I started wearing kimono actually. Very early on, I started wearing kimono because for summer festivals, one thing that can be very nice is going in yukata. It gives you that festive mood, you know. And so I started wearing yukata. I did try wearing a little bit of kimono too, actually, early on, but it's a lot more. It's a lot more to learn to wear full kimono, like not just summer yukata, and so mostly it was yukata for a really long time until I finally decided, you know what? I really enjoy kimono. I'm just gonna try figure out how to wear it. I stand Matsuri. Natsuhiro Matsuri. Natsuhiro Matsuri is pretty nice. I like her too. I haven't had the chance to watch very much of her, but she seems very nice. I watched some clips by her recently. Maybe I should use some magic, like horizontal. Wow, digital magic. That's great. The magic of digital. Let's see. Oops. Scroll. I'm saying oops. I'm saying truth or dare. But we're not playing truth or dare. If you have a question for me though, I'd be happy to answer it. Maybe we can play that later, Gracie. Another time, maybe. I find it funny hearing summer festival when it's heavily raining and thundering outside for me. Well, to be fair, there are also summer storms, right? Sure. I guess it's only summer in some places, though. So kimono started as yukatien. Yukatien. Maybe. Monkey, sorry I'm late. Oh, hello, Ihiki. No problem at all. Not so late. No worries at all. Oops. There we go. Let's get this all. Yeah, there we go. Just say no. Just wanna get this over with so I don't have to mention it again. Oh. Hold on. Oh dear. Window management is difficult when you only have one monitor. Hold on. There we go. But I'm gonna be re-debuting the new model on Sunday, 20 UTC. Oh wow! Congratulations, Cookie. That's exciting. My new schedule will be a pinned tweet on my Twitter tomorrow. Nice. Gonna play some Friday night funkin' and other fun things are planned. That sounds great. Good luck with your raid debut, Cookie. That's always a lot of fun. Monkey will never play truth game because if she says truth and we ask say truth about the cult, she will run away. What? There's no cult in Hiki. We are a tea club. Tea club. Yep. And I'm gonna be a bit more relaxed. Oh, that's nice. Rather, I suppose it's good for you if you're relaxed, I assume. I like to be relaxed personally. You make a lewd voice, Monkey. I know I'm very weird. I don't know if you're very weird, or not crazy. But we stand weird here. Weird is nice. But I don't think so. Unless, how do I put this? Oh, thumbs up and hello again now. Ah, hello Chito. Hello. Welcome. Good to see you. Ah, what's with all the froggies? Frog vibes. But I am monkey. Personally, I wouldn't mind some summer rain though. It's far too hot here. Makes sense. Can get very hot in the summers. Let's see, maybe like this a little bit. It's hard to draw without seeing everything. Maybe we'll draw from this distance. Let's try this distance. Oops. This might work out better. A little bit of things going on here. There we go. That's a little better, I think. Okay. Let's see. This. Finally, the continuation of the cute space bun drawing. Is that so? I am currently looking through my Google Drive and I'm cringing. Ah, hello, Isabel. Hello. Good to see you. How's it going? Why is that, Isabel? Obnoxious, hehe. Try to be less annoying. I'll try to. Oh, Cookie. There's nothing. I don't think you need to try to be less annoying. I think you should just be what you want to be. But that's my opinion. You can do whatever you feel is right, of course. Sure. Maybe like this? What does that look like? Close enough, maybe. Good enough for now. Wait. How do I? There we go. Good enough for now. We'll clean it up later. Yeah, let's do it that way. We'll clean it up later. Hello, Noah in chat. Hello, Terrence. How's it going? Hello. Welcome back to the TNCT Club. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wish. If you read this, means you are cute. Eh? Well, there are a lot of cute members of the TST Club, that's true. I don't know personally about myself, but there are some cute members for sure. Is this too long? Okay, we're gonna keep going and fix that later. I think this whole part can be edited. Yeah. I think this whole part. No, we're gonna fix it now because I'm thinking about it now, so I'm gonna fix it now. This whole part. Let's do some digital magic. Is this going to work? I have no idea. Let's see. So, I want to make this a little longer and a little more this way. Yeah. And a little longer again. Okay. Did that work? Let's see. Much better. Oh, digital's kinda convenient, isn't it? Okay. Oops. Okay. Sure. We'll deal with that later. And don't worry, crazy melon fan, I'm weird too. Oh dear. We are all weird here. We're all weird together. I once asked Noel to step on me. Is that right, Cookie? I don't remember. You did? I guess maybe I vaguely remember this. When was this? Pretty early on then, huh? For science. Just for science. Oh, I do kinda remember that, huh? That sounds familiar. Oh, we can go back. We can flip back. There we go. Nice. There we go. Uh-oh, I'm pretty behind. Put live chat reminder. Oh yes, please switch to live chat. Also give Monkey your like. If you want to, By the way, where's Ryder, the anime boy character? Ryder's here today. He said hi earlier. Hashtag frog and monkey vibes. Oh. Okay. Froggy. Monkey. When Ryder reads the name Chito, he's gone. Sigh, what did I do to deserve this? Oh no. Oh no. Please be respectful of Ryder, Chito. How long are you gonna be streaming? Let's see. I'll probably stream the normal amount of time today, which is about 3 hours in total. We're about 20 minutes in, so that's another 2 hours and 40 minutes probably. Everything Ryder? What is everything Ryder? Such is the fate of mods. Oh dear. I am grateful for your sacrifice. I think this actually can be lower. Let's gonna redo that. Wait, instead of redo that, what if I just... No, we're gonna redo that. Everything. Same for you, Shatter. Oh? In past, I would bully Shatter. Now it's Ryder the one got someone bully him. No. Let's only bully people consensually though, okay? Only if they say they want to be bullied. I suppose. Something like that. Maybe something like this. I think I need a smaller brush. Sweet. Oh yeah, that's a little better. Stick with this for now. Sweet. Good enough. Okay. And then have a little more hair here. How are we gonna make this work? Maybe like this. Maybe like this. Let's see. Think we need to do some more magic. Let's see. Oh, what was I saying? Oh. I used to make some really weird Google drawings. Oh, I didn't know you could make drawings on Google. Now I know. That's pretty cool. I think that there's no reason to look back on your past self and feel bad about it though, because they're why you're here now. And you here now is great. So the things that made you here now is always nice too. They have their own value. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay. Yeah, rats, I love them. No, it's drawing a good rat now. No, I am monkey. Plus Ryder deserves Now's kimono's face blood drawing. I'm doing good. I'm just relaxing after a tough day with work. Ah, I see. Good to get some relaxation then. Sorry to hear that the work was tough, but luckily it's time to relax now, huh? Hopefully hopefully we can have fun and relax together. I had a pretty busy day myself, so it's nice to relax with all of you. Like this. Okay. This one too then should be more like dangerous. There we go. Oops. Oh no, I'm so behind. Where am I? There we go. I have another stream at 6 and it's 3 for me, and I just realized you stream for 3 hours. Got him. Perfect timing. Glad to hear it. Cat goes silent? How come? When will be the Tea Club Kimono stream, JK? I do actually want to do some kind of kimono stream at some point in Hiki. I haven't figured out the details yet, but if there's interest, I definitely want to do it. Even if there isn't interest, this monkey is pretty interested in in doing something like that. I make my own interest. Here we go. Maybe like this. How's that? Maybe a smaller line again. Alright. Good enough. Yep. Kimono. Yes, now must catch up. I'm sorry. I'm getting behind again. Pass monkey, ganbare. Thank you, Iniki. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of Pass Monkey this stream. I learned to multitask for Animal Crossing, but for drawing it's more difficult. So I'm trying my best to build up those monkey muscles. Those monkey multitasking muscles. As long as the one should not be named Strikes, we should be fine. You mean Potato-kun? Not Strikes. Yeah. Wait. So if I ask anyone to bully me, then they will. Yes. No. Not that if someone asks you to bully them, you must bully them. That is still your own part. Is you have your own, what's the word? Agency to decide whether or not you want to bully someone. But it's best if we only bully people who actually want it. That's what I meant. Now bully me. Give me what you got, JK. Oh dear. Well, we did have a case in the past where a certain someone asked Now to bully. So now did maybe a little bully. Just a little though. Not too much, right? I think it was okay. Maybe something like this. I kind of like that little stray hair feeling here. Yeah, but maybe just a little bit. Whistle. Yeah, maybe just a little bit right here. Whistle. Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Now for monkey ear or monkey side bang? Probably monkey ear first, just so we know where it goes. You should get on that, but please mind not to fill the chat. Something now cannot really reply to. Oh, that's true. Thank you, thank you. Monkey bully us pretty please. Ring deep voice tsundere. JK. Oh dear, oh dear. Bully in deep voice monkey? Is that the request? I don't know. I don't know about that. Get some ear looking shape in here. There we go. That's an ear looking shape. Chatter bully us please. You can do dad jokes. So do some dad roasts. Dad roasts, huh? Get some ear, monkey ear going on here. Wait. Something like this. And something like this. Ears have this kind of funny shape to them. Kind of hard to explain. A little bit like this. Maybe a little more like this. Isho. That doesn't seem right. Hold on. Does the ear go this way or this way? Maybe it goes the other way. Oh. So, we need a reference. I think it goes the other way. I think it goes maybe this way. This way. Here. Ears. I'm gonna look up a quick reference. Ear. Oh yeah, that's right. It goes this way and this way. Okay. So it goes this way and this way. Yeah. It's kind of like that. Something like that. There we go. Something like that. Close enough. By the way, guys, so started making fanfiction art of now. As female martial artist adventure. Her techniques is called water flowing, rock smashing fist. But I'm too embarrassed to show my art lol. Oh wow, that's awesome, Chito. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you feel confident enough, I would love to see it. I'm sure it's awesome. It sounds pretty awesome. I would love to see it. If there's no pressure, of course, because I understand feeling embarrassed about showing your art. I'm pretty embarrassed about drawing in public right now, but I figure I want to do it. I want to do it anyway. So if you feel that way, if you feel like you might want to show, I would love to see it, and I'm sure some others would too. Show us. Cookie wants to see. There we go. Like this. Something like this. Is anyone else infected with the issho? Or is that just me? Meaning saying issho in your daily lives. Issho is just a normal sound. Normal sound. Wait. Female now. Sometimes this chat likes to scroll badly. Sorry. Oh, there we go. I know. Happy Thursday. It is Senpai. Hello. Congrats on your 1 year of VTubing. Oh, thank you, Neru Senpai. Technically, we have one more month until 1 year anniversary. Almost exactly 1 month because I started my debut on August 7th, I believe, which means that 1 month from yesterday will be our 1 year anniversary, which is very exciting. I can't wait to celebrate with all of you. That gave me an idea. Mail now. You are encouraged to share your art with us on the Discord server, Chito. You can also share it on Twitter using #monkeyart. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ryder. Oh man, it's a great thing I have you in chat. You remember to say the things that Monkey always forgets. But that's very important. We would love to see your art, both on the Discord and on Twitter, or whichever one you prefer. This line wants to be somewhere else. Let me try. If we move over here a little bit. Oi. Maybe here. Wait. That might be better. Wait. Something like that. Okay. We'll see. Probably more this way, actually. Just do it like that. I'm infected with a shock. You too, then, Isabel. I see. Flip. It really is creeping up on a year, eh, Neru-senpai? How exciting. I honestly can't believe it. It certainly doesn't feel like a year. Even knowing that I ended up taking a pretty long hiatus partway through, right? About 3 months. Even with that, thinking that I've been doing this for a year is like incredible and really exciting. Here we go. Here we go. Everyone has their own unique art style. This is true. Thank you, Isabel. #isshocking. No, I can't. My art sucks. Dang. Really, I wouldn't worry about it. Chito. Cause you see, the thing is, everyone thinks their art sucks. But I don't think that's a reason not to share, right? Again, it's only if you're comfortable. I don't want to force you. But I think if it's just that you're lacking confidence, I would say don't worry about it. First of all, everyone starts somewhere. Therefore, it's silly to think that just because your art isn't as good as a professional, it's not worth seeing, right? That's everyone has to start somewhere. There's no reason to look down on people who are just starting out. And furthermore, you're probably going to be your own harshest critic about your art. So, even if you think it's not great, it's not like everyone else is gonna be like, oh, that was terrible, you shouldn't have shown that. More more than likely everyone else will appreciate that you shared it. So, if it's just a confidence thing, I encourage you to try sharing your art and see how that feels. But if you really are uncomfortable about it though, that is certainly your choice. And so I see no problem if you're like, no, I really don't want to share. That's fine too. I would just love to see it if you do feel like sharing at any point. That's a difficult angle. I guess I could try turning the page again. That might be for the best. Let's see. If I rotate... Wow. Magic. Oh, much better. Yoisho. Are we gonna get it? Come to think of it, some of our past drawing streams turned out into streams where everyone in chat started drawing too, which was really nice. I liked that quite a lot. Drawing together. There we go. Nice round head for nice round monkey. I'm infected with Do I say that a lot? The Tea Club does not judge Cheeto. All now art is good art in our eyes. Exactly. As long as it's made with love, we enjoy fan arts. Exactly. I actually do have some roasts. Really? But I prefer making puns, lol. Oh, I see. Maybe Final Boss Shatter can do it. Wow, that sounds like fun. I'd love to see that side of Shatter. If you're ashamed of own style, you'll give up and never improve. That happened to me for an entire year, but I decided to try again and surprisingly improved. Don't give up what you like, Cheeto. Exactly, Ahiki, exactly. I know exactly what you mean, and I'm glad to hear that you were able to pick it back up again and have fun. Oops. I realized yesterday the problem of being a devoted viewer of TNC. Oh? I was watching some Hololive and felt like watching some TNC after, but I've already watched every single second. Pain pickle. I'm sorry, Ryder. But I appreciate. We ride sounds like something that would play on a cart chase. Huh? Sounds like a cart chase? Yeah? We ride. Read Mathis in your playlist. For now, context. Thank you, Ryder. Wow, you've come to anticipate the monkey problems here. Monkey problems of not being up to date with the chat. Thank you, that explains a lot. Now I understand. 1 month until 1 year hype. Ah, hi now. Hello, N. Hello. Welcome back to the TNT Club. How about this, Tito? Make a Ryder fan art. I'm sure he will enjoy too. JK. Alright, see you later now. Ah, okay, Cookie. Sorry I'm behind. See you later, Cookie. Have good sleeps. Sweet dreams, and see you soon. Make sure to check your Discord. Oh yes. And see everyone Sunday 20 UTC. Bye. Okay, Cookie. Good luck. I'm going to scream in cringe. Sorry, I'm going even farther. Well, just like we were saying to Cheeto, Isabel, no reason to cringe at your own work. I think it's actually quite awesome. Quite awesome that you have such things. Come to think of it, I have a little bit of flyaway here, don't I? Let's just throw that in for good measure. Just a little. Will that work? Nah. Yeah, like this. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Alright. Monkey very tempted to use the circle tool right now. My buns are pretty circular after all. But why don't we try doing it by hand? Gives a nice natural look. Okay. Zoom. Okay, and rotate. Maybe we don't have to zoom so much actually. Maybe about that much. Bye, Cookie. Have a comfy sleep. Yeah. Have a good night. Going even farther into their Google Drive for now context. Thank you, Ryder. Okay, guys, thanks for the encouragement. I'll probably show it to you guys. How to find your Discord now? If you go into the description of this video and you scroll down, there's a link to the Discord. That's probably the easiest way to find it. There we go. New now sound unlocked. Nyeh. Did I say that? Maybe. You can find it in the description of this live stream under links. Yes, thank you, Ryder. I'm also infected with Let me know if you have troubles, Chito. I can also post the link directly in the chat. Oh, thank you, Ryder. That would be helpful. Hashtag love shatter. Hashtag love shatter. I can get behind this one. It's okay to stand Shatter here, right? Of course. He's our very own favorite clown after all. Bah. Wet these eyes, Shatter. Bah. I have a request. Can you draw steady from Blend S? Maybe at some point. I would like to do lots more drawing streams in the future. I haven't decided yet what we'll draw after this, but we'll see. Is that gonna work? Well, let's maybe bigger. Maybe here. And we can always make it smaller if we have to. By Jove, she's caught up! What do you know? Monkey's pretty strong. We shipped the mods with no, but what about shipping Shatter X Rider? JK, sorry. Hiki says it and immediately apologizes, but he says it anyway. Oh dear. I think I do need to zoom in a little bit. To get those nice big swoops is much easier. There we go. That's a little better. Much better. Alright. Zoom. Rotate. Here we go. Here we go. That's not so bad. Well, let's zoom before we say anything though. Cannot be sure until we zoom back out. Zoom. This is reasonable. We might have to reposition it a little bit, but seems good for now. We'll put this here. Let's see. Here. Then we'll put in the other one. And then maybe I'm gonna skip the decorations for now, because those we can work on maybe even in another layer. Let's get ready to rotate. Oops. Wow. What was that? Oh. That's not supposed to happen. Ish, there we go. Okay. Don't make it weird, Inky. Don't listen to him. Make it weird. Oh dear. Watch the Blend S drawing. Just put it in the title. Like drawing Blend S Hideri. I shared a little observation/meme on Discord that relates to this drawing you're working on. Oh. Is it something I should go look at now, Ryder? Or shall I go look at it when I catch up with Discord? Because I know I'm pretty behind. I still gotta do a lot of catching up. Maybe this should be... start here. Maybe this should be more like this. Okay, that's better. Grabs monkey's tail. Fluffy fluff. You can touch my tail gently if you like, but please be nice with it. Gently now, crazy. Yeah. Like exactly. Thank you, Ryder. Fluffy tail. Touch fluffy tail. Yosho. How's that one? Let's zoom back out. Who's one of your biggest artist inspirations? Oh, that's an interesting question, Remus. Honestly, I hadn't really thought about it. Let me think. Inspirations. I have artists whose drawings I really admire, but I don't know if I have any particular inspirations. Let me think. Let me flip this too. Yeah. I guess. It's really hard to say. When I see really nice art, I'm always like, oh, that's really awesome, and I really like it, and I really appreciate it. But somehow I don't think maybe this relates to like I've never been very good at following particular artists or something, keeping track and all that. And so I'm not sure I have particular inspirations, but I think there are some really great artists out there whose work I like the artist who did Death Note and Bakuman, and the artist who does Flying Witch, and the artist who does Gokushifudo. They all have really, really cool art styles, but I'm not sure if they're my inspiration, because I don't particularly feel like I emulate them at all. I'm not sure if there's anyone in particular who I emulate as an artist. But the artist for Gokushifudo, speaking of which, he had a presentation during this year's Anime Expo, which was really hype. I really enjoyed that. He did both a live drawing and Q&A. That's always fun. Oh. Okay. Oh. I did not expect that kind of rotation. Let's see. This odango needs to be rounded over here a little bit, I think. Let's see if I can fix it. Let's see. Yep. One of my art teachers told me that the secret to drawing circles is drawing lots of little lines, which is certainly true, but it's a lot harder when you get to like an inking quote-unquote phase, because you feel like each line has to be perfect. Oops. But lots of little lines. That's how we'll do it. Let's rotate back and zoom back out maybe. How's that? That's better, I think. Yeah, I think this odango needs to move back just a little bit. So let's do that. You don't have to look it up now. Just adding onto your pile of things to catch up in Discord is all. Okay, Ryder. Thank you. I know I take forever to respond and stuff, but I really do appreciate it and look forward to seeing it. Let's try to get really close in here. Don't leave any dots behind. There we go. Okay. Monkey should make... we should make memes at how Monkey don't check Discord next. JK. You wouldn't be wrong though. I would not be able to deny... Oops. I would not be able to deny the correctness of those memes. Sounds like a job for a memer, Ryder. A memer! Hello, good luck with the drawing. Oh, hello, Best Squid. Thank you. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Oh, let's see. If I do this... Yeah. Maybe around here. Maybe around here. I think this could work. Let's see, how does that look? Higher maybe? Oops, I need to get this. And maybe slightly more like this. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. Oh no, oh no. I cancel. Go back. There we go. One more time. Oops. There we go. I realize now that I missed almost the entirety of Anime Expo this year. Profound sadness. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, Shatter. It does happen, you know. With everything, with it being virtual and all this year, it does make it a little bit harder to attend everything because it's like, since you're not there in person, there's all these other obligations that you're also dealing with, right? I understand. At the same time, it's really quite awesome in my opinion that being virtual kind of expanded the accessibility of the event and allowed a lot of people who may not have been able to participate normally to participate, both as presenters and as participants, including the huge showing of VTubers, which was very exciting. I was able to watch both the Hololive and Nijisanji panels, though I still have to watch the V-Shoujo panel that wasn't released until after the live event was over. Let's see. Luckily, almost all of the events were archived to VOD, so if you did register for the con, you should still be able to access those videos until I think the 16th. Oops. There we go. Here we go. Okay, I think that's good. Let's put that underdrawing back in. Let's put everything back to normal. Where are we working on now? Personally, I don't have inspirations. My style is an anime plus realistic, like in some proportions. I usually use my own body as base or of people around. Like I noticed my mom width is way less than mine. Ah, I see. Drawing from life is a very good technique, Hiki. It's a great way to improve your drawing skills. Is it okay if I just sit here? Of course, Isabel, of course. Okay, how do I send my drawing on Discord now? Under Media Gallery, go to the channel Monkey Fan Art, and that's the one. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you've accepted the rules, and then you should be able to see Media Gallery. And as Ryder says, Monkey Fan Art is the best place for things like that. There's a button in the left, or is it right side at the bar you type? It allows you to send files. Ah, yeah, that's true too, Hinky. Thank you. How were the VTuber panels at AX? Ah, hello, Gwen. Hello, welcome. I'm considering buying a late ticket to see the recordings, if there is such a thing. Well, I believe all of the VTuber panels were recorded. Actually, there was one more VTuber panel that I didn't get to watch. I can't remember. I can't remember who it was anymore, but there was one particular VTuber who did a panel all by himself, I think. I still need to watch that one too. So the VTuber panels, Hololive EN had 2 panels. The first one was basically your typical AX promo panel, where they announced a whole bunch of merch, and kind of showed off some of their VTubers from across all of Hololive, even though it was only Holo EN that was attending. And their second panel, they played some cute games. Some like word games, I guess. So that was cute. The Nijisanji panel was also Nijisanji Ian. Actually, that one was really nice. I thought it was a lot of fun. Their panel mostly consisted of chatting with the audience, letting the audience. They gave a few announcements about a couple of things, but mostly it was talking with the audience and answering their questions and stuff like that. They were a really fun bunch. I had not had the chance to see them collab before, but they're very good at it. I think they're very good at. Their interaction is just a lot of fun. And then there's the Vishoujo video that I wasn't able to watch yet, but I'm looking forward to. That apparently was recorded in VR chat, I think it was. So I'm not sure what they did, but it sounds like fun. And finally, they had they did have a panel. I believe, like I said, there was a VTuber who was doing a panel by himself, perhaps. I'm trying to remember because it got on the schedule a bit later, so I actually didn't see it right away. Which is why I ended up missing it. I didn't end up making the timing. But I don't know what that was about, but I'm sure that was a lot of fun too. So those two are the ones that I'm planning to go take a look at now that the VODs should be up. Also, hi, I've been looking for the past half hour. Sounds good. We love our lurkers here. Hey, what do you think of Hideri from Blend S? He seems cute. I enjoyed Blend S. It was a very cute anime. It was one of those anime that just kind of feels fun to watch, you know? You have a good time. It's nothing too serious, nothing too heavy. Just fun, you know? Let's see. Do that for that part of the collar and shoop. A shoop. Oh, that's not so bad. We can go with that. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oops. So maybe around here is where we start going this way a little. Need to zoom out and see everything, get a better idea. This is fine, actually. Yeah, this is fine. So I think I mentioned last time, but you can see here that the kimono collar is a little bit farther away from the neck in the back. There's this gap here. That's because it'll dip down in the back, a little bit away from the neckline. That's considered fashionable. And Monkey tries to be a little fashionable. Only a little though. Fashionable if you're trying to wear a feminine style kimono. Oh, I'm so tempted to make this look really thick, but a summer kimono should have that light feeling so that you don't feel warm just looking at it. It should feel light and refreshing. So yeah. And then, of course, you should also remember that, as you can see in the thumb version on the upper right, the collar should cross left over right. Because that's very important to showing that you are a living person, not a dead person. Right now it's backwards on the main screen because I'm filling in these lines here, so I have the image flipped. But once this image is done, there's only one direction it can be in. because of the kimono color. Because Monkey, you see, is alive. Very important. Very important. Let's do that a little bit here. Let's see. I don't want to make it too I don't want to make it too curvy, but I don't want to make it too flat either. Maybe I rotate again. Yeah, that helps. There we go. Let's see how that looks. Oops. Let's see. Is this gonna work? I need to see this line a little better. There we go. I knew there's some extra grayness right there. Okay. Rotate. And zoom. And let's see. How's that? Not bad, not bad. This could be a little straighter here. Yo. Rotate. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I can't, Yoop, 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 yoop. Yeah, that seems good enough for now. That seems reasonable. We'll keep going. Hi. Oh, hello, August. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Yes, Monkey. Yes, Monkey. Okay, blame Ahiki on this one. What are you talking about, Ryder? You're already blaming someone else. Huh? I made more memes relating to how you're busy to check Discord. Oh no. I hope having more things to see is a positive. Certainly. I'm looking forward to it. I apologize that it does take me so long. Oh my. I think Enhiki will take credit for that one, huh? Guys, I'm having a hard time on Discord. I'm still new. Uh-oh. Let me see, Tito. Maybe I can help you out. Okay, so I see you joined the server. Now, before you can see any other what's it called? Any other channels, Chito? I need you to go to the server rules. It should be under paperwork. There's a rules channel. And in order to gain access to the rest of the community, you need to go to the rules channel and verify that you've, read and agreed to the rules. And then you will become an official TNCT Club member. And the rest of the server will open up. From there, you should be able to see the media gallery and everything else that everyone was talking about. Okay, let's flip again because I'm gonna do the other shoulder. Yeah, as I mentioned, these shoulders they actually are meant to hang down a little bit. The seam here, you can see the seam doesn't happen until down here because this shape is considered also very fashionable. That's the way they're built. Kimono. Okay. Let's see. And then the collar. Let's flip again. Yeah. And rotate. Yeah. Not too bad. Let's try this. Wow. Wow. Something like that could work. Wow. 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 Does that work? Are they roughly the same size? It's believable. Let's zoom out. I said out, not in. There we go. It's believable, but I will say let's move one of these just a tiny bit over. Then I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then keep going on the base shapes here. So one thing that's considered fashionable for a feminine style kimono is to have the obi way up high, you see. Way up high like this. So we just got a little bit of the chest here, but not too much. And actually, typically you'll see there's a lot of folds going on here because the seam is so far down the sleeve. There's a bit of extra cloth here. There are some tricks to minimize the extra cloth so that it doesn't look bulky, but you'll still see some of it right around the seam. Or not around the seam, right around the armpit. I guess. Yeah. Oh no! What did I do? Still getting used to this format of drawing. There we go. Maybe something like that. Can fix these later. In fact, I'm going to ignore them for now. No, I won't do that. I'll be good. I'll draw it. I'll draw it. We can do just this one for now, actually. That should be enough. We'll stick to that. Let me know if you need some more help, Chito. I realize it can be a little confusing at first. Okay, so we got the sleeve coming down here. Yeah. Then yeah, we'll go to the other sleeve. But let's switch sides then. Flip. There seems to be a flip. Can I do this? No, that doesn't seem to work. There seems to be a hotkey for it, but I'm still learning Clip Studio Paint. I'm not very used to it, but I like it so far. So we got this shoulder coming down here. And in fact, since it's coming down this way, like we're gonna need to put some folds in for when this for this arm here. Okay, okay. How do I verify? Do you see the rules channel, Chito? In the rules channel, you can see the first post has the community's rule, and then the second post shows you how to verify. You just need to click. It's called a reaction in Discord. So on any message in Discord, you can react using emoji, and it'll show up underneath the message. You'll see there a little monkey face under the second message. So if you click on that reaction, you will add your reaction to that. Your reaction to the message. The number next to it shows how many people have also reacted with that emoji. And so, if you click on that and react, you should automatically verify and gain access. Does that make sense? BTS, have you ever watched The Last Samurai? Oh, not yet. I've heard of it though. I watched it again today for the 4th or so time, and I love that movie. Oh, I see. I've never seen it. I don't know very much about it. I know it's about The Last Samurai. But what about The Last Samurai? And there's some sort of emissary from the West, I guess? That's as far as I know about it. Maybe something like that. I'm gonna start from the forearm first. I think that'll give me a better idea. Okay. So this one is going this way. This way mostly. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Kimono has a lot of cloth actually. If you've never worn a kimono before, you might not realize. But one of the things that most people feel like when they first wear a kimono that stands out is that it's a lot of cloth. So that includes in this fold here. I'm trying to figure out how that would look. Maybe I should use a reference, huh? That's probably a good idea. Maybe I can look up a reference. Click the monkey head icon on the rules channel, Chico, or check your private messages. I sent you one so we can easily resolve this out of the mainstream chat. Oh, thank you, Ryder. Thank you for helping out. I highly recommend it, is all. I think as a fan of Japanese culture, it's a must-watch. Has me emotional every single time. I see. Okay, guys, I already sent it on the Discord. I hope you like it now. Oh my goodness, exciting. Thank you, Chito. Thank you. Since this is your very first fan art, I think maybe I will look at it right now. Actually, I'm very excited to see, and I'm very glad you shared with us, Chito. Fan art sketch of now. What? This is incredible, Chito. This is what you call not very good? Wow, this pose is really good. Very dynamic. You know, it reminds me a little bit of do you know Namma 1/2? That's like one of my favorite manga, and wow, this is so good. Thank you so much. This is incredible. Wow. My goodness. My goodness. That's incredible. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. That's so good. Dang, that is really good. Right, Remus? Right? It's pretty awesome, Chito. You sell yourself very short. This is incredible. Wow. Wow, thank you so much. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh. You should definitely... Well, up to you, of course. Up to you. I feel like I would love it if you shared this on Twitter so that... under the hashtag, so that it's archived with all the rest. And I can retweet it and everything. But only if you feel like it, obviously. I love it so much. Incredible. Okay, I was gonna look up... let's see. I wonder if I can look up a good reference for how this yukata will act when it's in... when you bend your arm. That's always a tough one. What happens to cloth when you bend your arm? All sorts of crazy things. Why did I do this to myself? Good question. Let's see. Cloth. Cloth is the bane of my existence. I find it much easier personally to deal with no cloth. No cloth necessary. Let's see. Okay. I see. Oh. Oh, that's nice. But that's a furisode, so that's not quite bending the same way. I think I'm starting to get an idea though. Because this yukata is very light, and very light, I guess. There's not too many folds, but and it tends to be a little bit starched too. So let's see if we can't work off of that. It'll be kind of very straight right along here. Yeah, straight. Something like that. And then maybe it's kind of a bit of a fold out this way. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I think. It's kind of following this line and then like that. Just kind of and then this part is here. Something like that. Something like that. No, more like well, let's see. Flipper. Yeah. This one can go straight, actually. Straight this way, I think. There we go. A little bit like that. Sure. Yeah. Doop. That's amazing. Right, Hinky? Right? Look forward to your art showing up at the beginning and ending of streams, maybe. Hahaha. Yes. Yes. I hope that's working properly. I've been trying to add some to the rotation as it comes out, but I haven't had time to verify that it's working properly. The price we pay for fashion. Fashion. Such cute drawing. Oh, thank you so much, Ichiko Kuma. Thank you, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Tianshi Tea Club. Is that a berry? Huh? Ah, a bear? A kuma? Thanks to you guys. Now I'm more confident in my drawings. You should definitely be more confident, Chito. You're very good. Very talented. Bear. A wild berry appears. Oops. I have been called out. Uh-oh, called out. Okay, there we go. There's one seam there. The other one will be here. Something like that, usually. How is everyone today? I'm doing pretty well. It's been a very busy week for me, but it's always fun to come hang out and relax with all of you. How are you doing, Barry? Or Kuma? I notice everyone calling you Barry. Do you prefer Kuma, Ichiko, Barry? Shatter said he will transfer all his followers to Tianshi a day. Eh? What do you mean? No. Shatter is an incredible VTuber and deserves each and every one of his followers. And therefore, there's no need to transfer any followers to Tianshi. It seems like the process has begun already. JK, he didn't. Okay. Okay, Hinky. Just making up stories again? This actually... maybe more like this. I'll put this here. Also, him. Shimnopedi #1 hype? This probably goes here. Maybe I'll get rid of this line for now then. Yeah, I think that would mostly get hidden anyway. So we can make this a little smoother. A little smoother, I think. Yeah, like that. Always great when Tianshi is streaming. Oh dear, thank you, Ryder. I'm glad I can bring some joy to your life. Doing pretty alright. Just vibing with now. How are you, Barry? Vibing. Glad to hear you guys are doing well. I'm okay, thank you. Glad to hear it. Gymnopedy #1 hype. Yeah! I said it before it was over too. You can call me Barry, I don't mind. Okay, okay, Barry. Nice to meet you. Well, I guess meet you again? They say I'm a troublemaker now. Do you agree? Well, well, if I'm being perfectly honest about it, I guess, Mihiki, sometimes you do seem like you enjoy making a little bit of trouble, huh? Just a little bit. Might be a little bit of a troublemaker. Just a little. I guess this sleeve technically would fall back a little bit from the wrist. Technically it would fall back a little bit. For fashion reasons, it's nice to have your sleeves right about the length of your wrist. Though this has actually changed somewhat in different parts of history. And additionally, not only does it change throughout history as fashion changes, it also somewhat depends on what kind of look you're going for and what your intentions are. I don't know how to say. This song always makes me so relaxed. I'm glad you're getting some time to yourself away from the business of life. Thank you, Barry. Thank you. Now, how can you live stream without needing the bathroom? Please tell me. I don't think there's a trick to it, Crazy. I actually do sometimes run off and have to use the little monkey's room. As some of you know. I was thinking I might take a quick bio break soon actually, but yeah, mostly it's just sometimes you don't gotta go. And sometimes you do. And both of those are okay. Let's see. I think I'll do the bottom of the sleeve first. That might give me a good idea of what's happening. Yeah. I think so. I think that's where we'll go next. Yes, the space bun almost done. Almost done. What color scheme are you going for? I see a nice orange mane with a green and yellow belt for you. Oh, that's a cute one. That's a cute one. Honestly, I hadn't given it too much thought yet because sometimes I'm the type of person who doesn't really, how you say, sometimes I don't think about colors until I get to the coloring stage. That's just me. It's not the best way to do it. Technically, when you're composing something, I probably should think about color a little bit more. But sometimes I just don't really think about it until later. And in this case, I haven't really thought about it yet. Though I like your suggestion. With orange, green, and yellow, that's very cute. Just a little bit right here. I think that's pretty cute. I want to go with maybe some lighter colors to give it that summery feeling, you know? That feeling of lightness and airiness. Let's see. Boy. I think we're gonna have to rotate a little bit. So the thing about kimono sleeves is starting at this seam right here that I drew in, it's actually just a rectangle hanging down. So it's like it's attached here, and then your hands come out here. And then there's this rectangle hanging down, which makes the perspective kind of difficult and the bending kind of confusing. But we'll get it, we'll get it. Okay. I thought Null didn't use bathroom. Childhood ruined, JK. Wait, why is your childhood ruined? I don't understand. Wait. I'm sorry if I ruined your childhood. Please, let's keep it clean, Chris. Where's Ryder? He would love this, seeing not in a kimono. Chica always wants Ryder. Chito doesn't even notice me anymore. This obsession is getting dangerous. Oh no, that is a little dangerous. Ryder's right here, Chito. Oh dear. Let me see. I'm gonna peek at some more references here, cause this angle, what would I see? So at this angle, the box of the sleeve is probably back here somewhere. Zoom out a bit. Oh, let's make sure we're properly aligned. Oh, there we go. So the box probably goes this way. But then because of the bend, where would it go? Bend goes this way. Oh, I see. So maybe it goes like... Maybe like... Giving myself a hard one here. I think art all depends on the artist's process, so fair enough. I'm not an artist either, and everything I do for me is pink, so it's pretty simple. That's nice though, I like pink. I think you have a good sense of color though. The suggestion with the orange and greens and yellows, that's a very classic sort of Japanese color combination. It would look really good on this yukata, I think. Oh, there's Ryder. I didn't notice. Oh, Cheeto. Oh dear. Hello. Hello, Ryder. Still here, huh? Okay. Well, if it's about this long... what if we do it like this? So, I'm gonna do... just a little bit of sketching here. I think this... No, I think the underdrawing... To be honest, the underdrawing does seem relatively accurate. Maybe I shouldn't second guess myself so much. Cause that's what I drew before. And it seems reasonable, huh? This is the right size, and this is the right size, and that would be there then. Yeah, okay. Alright, Monkey needs to regain confidence in my own underdrawing skills. Let's just follow it and I think it'll be alright. Yeah. We get this here. Now we go halfway this way. Yep. Connect. Okay, connected. So, I think that could be smoother though. Let's see. What am I aiming for? So, I'm aiming for somewhere around here. This line. Okay. Give it a try. It's about that time? Oh, it's about small? Never mind. Oh, did I say something that worried you? I'm sorry, Hiki. It's about that size? No, we still have about an hour and 15 minutes left in stream. Okay. Yeah, that's not so bad actually. It's not so bad. Let's zoom back out. Double check. That's like vaguely reasonable. I can do vaguely reasonable. I'm happy with that. And as I keep saying, we can always fix it later. It's fine, it's fine. Alright. One thing we can't fix later, well we can, but I don't want to, is the hands. Hands are so difficult. That's one reason I'm super impressed with your drawing. First, Cheeto, that is. First of all, the dynamic posing is so good. Second of all, your hands are incredible. Hands are like the hardest thing. About that time. Oh dear. Oh no, not yet, not yet. Inky out here making my heart skip a beat. Oh dear, oh dear. Not yet, not yet. Ryder isn't lonely with us here though, Kito. It's true, Barry, it's true. At least I hope so. I can't hear it's about that I think she will end. I'm sorry, Inky. Everyone traumatized, that's no good. At Ichigo-kuma, I see. We finally found the power of friendship. Aw, that's a sweet berry. Yes, yes. I'm not a sad anime loner boy anymore, Chito. Anymore? What do you mean anymore, Ryder? Are you saying you were one in the past? Yeah, I'm gonna keep that sleeve where it is because I like it that way, because fashion. So you know what? We're gonna trust the underdrawing. That's something I have trouble with. Trust the underdrawing. Exactly. The strongest powers of all. It's true, it's true. Of course, I turn this and then I decide I want to turn it back. So we'll turn it back. Okay. And then we get that line in here. Rotate. Yeah, that'll make it easier. Wait. We want this line here. With enough space for the sleeve. But, I could actually make this armhole a little bigger, I think. So, typically, the sleeves of your kimono are often used for storage. And so the armhole can be a little bigger, so it's easier to pull your hand in and out. Yeah. So maybe just a little bigger, maybe about here. Though, using your sleeves for storage, I feel like is much easier when you're wearing masculine style kimono, because masculine style kimono are closed sleeves all the way around except for the armhole, whereas feminine style kimono has an opening, actually a gap right where the armpit is, and so I'm always worried that things will fall out. So I try not to put anything too important in there. Typically, they will fall to the bottom corner of the sleeve in the front, so it's not actually a big issue, but I'm always slightly afraid of it happening. So anything that's really important goes in the front of my kimono. This part here. Which is also a good reason why you gotta make sure you have your kimono on properly, left over right. It's tougher if you're left-handed, but if you're right-handed, then you can use that storage pocket quite easily. Unfortunately, the world tends to be made for the people in the majority, and sometimes the minority gets forgotten, like our nice left-handed friends. Oops. Wait. But I was lucky enough to be born a monkey who is right-handed. Though I guess that's as if I'm saying that being left-handed is unlucky, which I guess is not true either. Being left-handed can be very cool. I'm zoomed in too far to see what I'm doing. This is a mistake. Let's zoom out. Let's rotate. Okay. Alright. Rotate back to vertical. And maybe swap over again. Perhaps. Perhaps, Ryder? Is that so? What color is going to your kimono color now? Ah, yes, Barry just asked the same question, I think. It's not quite decided yet, because I tend not to think about colors until I get to that stage. I do think it would be better if I thought about them earlier, but I don't know, I just haven't yet. But Barry suggested some cute colors, like a green kimono with an orange kimono with an green and yellow obi. I think that's a great suggestion. I'm not sure if we'll go with that one or something else, but I've been thinking, even though I don't know the exact colors yet, I've been thinking I definitely want it to have a nice light and airy feeling for summer. You can get yukata that have richer colors to them if that's your preference. I do like rich colors in general, like really like deep jewel tones and velvet colors. But I think for summer, I want to wear something that's light and refreshing, so that when you look at Monkey, you're like, it may be hot out, but I feel cooler just looking at you. That sort of feeling. Let's see. This angle is this angle. So maybe here, actually. Maybe like wanna mirror that angle a little bit on the upper arm, since it is a rectangle after all. Yeah. And then in that case, we're mirroring that angle here. Let's see. So vertical is here. So then we want this to come in just a bit more. Actually, I think this can be... Oh, digital magic, I forgot. Let's do some magic. We can do some minor adjusting here. Then it'll be perfect. Just a little bit here. Something like that. Okay. Yeah. That's directly vertical, which is nice. That's what we want. Oops. What am I doing? There we go. Ah, Rin-chan! Rin-chan! Like, hello, welcome. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. I was lurking in your chat earlier today too. I wasn't really sure what was going on at the time and I wasn't able to stay very long. But you seem to be talking to a maple syrup bottle. You can store things in a kimono? I never knew. Oh really, Shatter? Oh, kimono are great. Especially if you're used to feminine Western clothing. You may be aware that Western feminine clothing tends to have like 0 places to store anything. This is why external pockets became a thing, because fashion is not always practical. And so there's like no pockets. On the other hand, kimono have so many pockets. To be fair, in kimono as well, it's interesting that masculine clothing tends to have more pockets. It's an interesting coincidence. But in general, kimono has so many places you can store things. It's super convenient. So some of the places you can store things include this area right here. In the chest area, you can just slide especially flat things like tissue papers and such like that. Or you can slide that right in here behind the collar. And then you can stick things into the obi. So like you can put something here. In the modern day, so in the past you put like your short knife, your tanto there. Or your sensu, your folding fan. In the modern day, Monkey likes to put my cell phone there. It can also go in here too though, in this pocket. And there's of course the sleeve pockets. One of the sleeves, traditionally, is like a trash pocket. So you can put like used wrappers or tissues and stuff in there. And then the other pocket is a clean pocket. So you put in important things in there. Like a purse or like a money purse or your keys or something. Though again, I like to put those up here because it feels safer. Same thing for masculine style kimono. I still have this drawing here so I can use it. You actually have a lot more space because this waistline actually goes. If you're gonna wear masculine kimono in the most fashionable way, this goes underneath your belly and that line. Right underneath your belly, so you have your entire belly to store things in. Very convenient. Oh, hello, baby Rin. Welcome to Na's drawing stream. Where was I? Oops, I'm so behind. I'm sorry. Let me catch up. Baby Rin is here now. Yeah. Thank you, Rin-chan, for coming. I know you can store a ton of kunai and shuriken on your sleeves at least. Anime told me. Oh, I see. Ah! Cat box heart. Being left-handed is not cool when you have ink pens. I know what you mean. If they don't dry fast, I'm right-handed and I still smear it everywhere. I know some left-handed people who have developed the incredible skill of not putting your hand down on the paper when you're writing. Technically, you're supposed to learn this as a right-handed person too when you're drawing, but I never quite got the skill. There's also a sad statistic that because the world does tend to be made for right-handed people, left-handed people have a higher statistical incidence of having accidents and stuff, right? Because tools just weren't built to be ergonomic for them. But luckily nowadays, it's becoming a lot more. People are becoming a lot more aware of this issue, and making tools specifically for left-handed people, which I think is great. Good enough. I'll take it. Maybe this corner. No, this corner is fine. We'll just stick to that. Gymnopédie number 3. Let's see. What? You know what would be really cool? Now in her kimono with a dual samurai katana and a short kimono skirt. Full on Festival Monki. And I'm also left-handed, Lo. You're not the only one. I honestly think that being left-handed is really cool, but I also don't envy all the stuff y'all have to put up with. One thing that is made for right-handed people that can be very difficult and annoying is actually things like tea ceremony. In fact, tea ceremony was designed with right-handedness in mind, and so because sometimes it can be very strict about things, sometimes there are instances where one of my fellow students is left-handed, and I don't envy that he has to deal with learning to use chopsticks with his non-dominant hand. It's actually incredible. He's surprisingly, really good at it, but that must have taken a while, I'm sure. He's my senpai, so I actually didn't get to see it happen when he was learning, but at this point he's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, let's rotate back. Okay, there we go. That seems reasonable. I think that line could be even straighter, but how much do I want to care about it? I don't, so we won't. Oh, I kind of want to care about it. Okay, we'll try one more time. Kunoichi Tianshi would be a sight to behold indeed. Kunoichi? What's kunoichi? Straight line. There we go. Monkey samurai. Oh yeah, I forgot. If I get a straight line, I can actually do more digital magic to make it the right angle. Let's see. That's a pretty decent angle already, actually. I think Monkey can be satisfied with that for now. We'll move on to the other sleeve. Chito, you'll understand the pains then. But Chito, with your drawing skills, you can make it happen. Oh, that's true. With Chito's drawing skills. They can definitely make it happen. That would be pretty awesome, not gonna lie. If you're thinking light and airy, a baby blue might be nice, but I won't make any more suggestions. I would love to hear your suggestions. It'll give me an idea as I try to just, back of mind think about it, before we get to the coloring stage. I do like sort of a baby blue. I personally own more than one baby blue yukata because it really does give you that nice airy summer feeling. I have one that's baby blue with like a tartan pattern, like a how you say, tartan, I guess. Japanese traditional patterns actually include patterns that look very much like tartan. I guess it's a very easy pattern to come up with. If you're coming up with patterns. Okay. Since this is big with a lot of cloth, I think I can just not actually add too many wrinkles right here. This probably go pretty smoothly from one to the other. Maybe like that. Something like that, maybe. Yeah. Okay. As expected, writer would love it. Huh? That drawing? That does sound like a really cool idea. I've been tricked. Smoke bombs away. What? We do stand pockets. I stand pockets. I guess I'll have to wait for the kimono stream to learn more, Loma. I would love to get you all interested in kimono. If that was a thing that happened, I would feel very accomplished. Oh, I'm so sad that my favorite online kimono shop had to close down. But there are still other good shops out there, so hopefully someone else will step up to take their place. Let's see. Yeah, I thought that was a little short. Let's see if we can just use some digital magic to make that, to fix that. So this needs to be a little further down. Maybe around here? Let's see. Yeah. Somewhere around here would be good. Okay. Do you like historical anime fantasy now? Oh, I guess so. I guess it depends. I don't have like a particular like, oh, it's historical anime fantasy, I definitely want to watch it. But I have watched some that I enjoy. For example, I don't watch a lot of shonen, but one reason I enjoyed Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, Yaiba, sorry, not Yaiba. That's something different. Kimetsu no Yaiba is because of the historical setting in the Taisho. Taisho period was an incredible... It's an incredible period for Japanese fashion. It is known actually as an extremely fashionable period in Japanese history. And so that's one thing that's really fun about Kimetsu no Yaiba for me. What other historical anime? I haven't watched too much maybe historical anime, but I did enjoy some, I think. And I remember actually reading some historical manga before. Some historical, I guess it's historical fantasy. I didn't think it was fantasy to start out with, but then it ended up being fantasy. I never finished it, but there was a manga called History, actually. Spelled R-I-E for the D. That was about Alexander the Great's time, I guess. But it starts out not following Alexander the Great, but following another character, sort of a no-name character at the time. Yeah, oh, and I love Oku. Oku probably counts as historical anime, or not anime, manga. Because it is an alternate history manga about the Edo period, following the shogunate and a lot of other important things happening around there, but also just kind of fun stories about the people who live around there. And it's an alternate history where there's like a unknown virus, I guess. I'm gonna redraw this part here. There's an unknown virus of some sort that has a higher mortality rate for biologically male children than anyone else. And so because of that, Japanese society at the time was very much gender specified, I guess. Your job, what jobs you could do, was very much based around gender. And so it turned society on its head a little bit to try to deal with the dramatic decrease in the workforce for jobs that were traditionally masculine, and that includes the shogunate themselves. And so in this alternate history, all of the shogun are women, and it's actually a very fun historical drama because, you know, the premise is fun to begin with, but after a while it stops being all that important that they are women, and it starts just being like, oh, what's gonna happen next? And if you're a history buff, you probably already know what's gonna happen next. But Monkey was never super into history in school, so there's not a lot that I actually know about actual history. And so, learning it through manga was a lot of fun. Imagine a documentary-style video on kimono, narrated by kids. That actually sounds like a lot of fun, Ryder. I would love to do something like that. I just adapted to be ambidextrous with most things. I know some left-handed people like that too. I'm always really impressed. I don't know how you do it. Wait, you're a teacher now? Eh? Ryder is having a fantasy seeing now as a ninja. I'm a teacher? I don't know. I like teaching. I know a word that now doesn't in Japanese. Kunoichi is the official word for a female ninja. Oh, I see. I don't know much about ninja. I know that a female samurai is often called, it's not the only name for it, but they're often called onna bugeisha, which means like female martial arts master. But I didn't know there was a word for a female ninja. Very cool. This drawing is going to be full of history when it's done, with so many streams dedicated to its creation. That's what happens when Monkey Monkey actually, I take a really long time to draw things, even when I'm not chatting at the same time. as you know, I'm just a very slow monkey. So, so sometimes it's partially why up until now I've been kind of hesitant to do drawing streams, with like, especially with like full art, because sketching streams, at least you get some sort of like sense of finality at the end of the stream. There's only one stream dedicated to that piece. But with actual drawings, it takes me a while. I know I'm not the only one, because I actually follow a lot of VTubers or VTuber artists who do art streams. And a lot of them don't finish a single piece in a single stream either. It's pretty common to take multiple streams, but I'm slower than most of them. But watching them gave me a little bit of confidence, saying, you know what? It's okay if I'm slower. It's okay. It's still fun. It's still fun because I get to draw, and you all get to see how I draw, and I get to chat with all of you, so that's the real end goal here for me, to be honest. I love chatting with all of you. Maybe a little too rounded. The roundedness of this point of the sleeve is also a element of fashion that has changed throughout the ages, and so in my opinion, this is one of the places where it's highly personal whether you want a rounded sleeve or a very square sleeve. I'm gonna go with a mostly square-ended sleeve, because I feel like with yukata, it's got that nice, that crisp feeling that I was talking about. But at the same time, I want it to be just a little bit curved. Just a little bit curved, because I think that adds a nice softness to it. Makes it more cute. Let's see how that actually looks. That could work. Let's see. It's hard to see with all those underdrawings under. Alright. It's not a bad idea, but we gotta clean it up a bit. Speaking of kimono, your kimono design pattern should be banana and the color should be yellow. That's an idea, that's an idea. I have a feeling that Nao is actually Japanese that loves Chinese culture. Well, you see, I am Monkey. I am from Flower Fruit Mountain, so we don't really have Japanese or Chinese. That's mostly humans. Though I guess there are some Japanese and Chinese monkeys out there. Nao is Monkey. It's true. It's true, Ryder. How did you know? Gasp. Nao is Monkey? Yeah, Nao is Monkey. Wait, there's a historical manga like that? Yeah, the one with the shogun, Ooku. I highly recommend. It actually has won a few awards for how good it is. It's spelled with either 2 O's or 3 O's depending on who you ask, because the Japanese for it is ou, as in big, and then oku, which I don't know how to translate. The translated title is The Inner Chambers, because that's what the oku refers to actually, is what's called the inner chambers of the shogun's residence, which is a place where the only people allowed are the shogun and their consorts. It's kind of, you might say, where their harem is? In Western terms. I think that's the Western word for it. But they also can, hang out there. It's a nice place in general inside of their estate. And so the story starts out with a bit of a focus on the Ooku, because it's the inner world of the shogunate as they're trying to figure out what to do about this swap in genders and stuff. And how they're gonna deal with that. But from there it becomes a lot about politics. But the relationships always play a part because throughout history, consorts and spouses and that sort of thing have always had a strong influence on the people in governance. Alright, let's rotate back. Gonna assume that's alright. We shall see though. Seems reasonable. Assassin's Creed actually has a history-only mode where you visit the world, but without combat or story, just learning about the culture and real-life history with the game. Wow, that's really cool, Ryder. That sounds like a lot of fun. I like story personally, but I don't need the game, to be honest. So I like that. That reminds me of some of Valve's old games. I don't know if they're still making very many games, but some of their old games included like included a mode after you beat the game where you could go in and basically you could go and it was like a director's cut, a director's commentary, but rather than a video, you would walk through the game and they would tell you about the decisions they were making when they made this part of the game. There would be like little balloons you could interact with that would tell you about it. That was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I didn't play the game to unlock it. My brother did that for me. Basically, my brother knew I liked that kind of thing, so after he unlocked it, he let me play through the whole game in director's cut mode. I'm not sure if I got through the whole game though. I think I got through some of it. I looked at the one for Portal and the one for Left 4 Dead 2, I guess? I think they had? If I remember correctly. Okay. How's that? Is that good? I think this curve needs to be like this. Like this. Okay. Let's see if I can do that. Technically right now I'm making the curve like this, where it's very high up. That's a personal preference for me, because I feel like when the kimono obi, the belt, is very large and high up, I think it's really cute. Oops. When it has this sort of this upward curve like this. But if I were to be truly fashionable, actually it's supposed to curve the other way. The other way is considered the most fashionable. But I feel like for a cute look, curving this way is pretty adorable. It gives it more of a childish feeling in a way. Yeah, I think for a youthful look, it's not too uncommon to have it curved this way. It's just not considered the most fashionable. Maybe something like that. Well, let's see how that looks. Where is vertical? And then... shoop, shoop, shoop. Yeah, perfect. That's what I want. Shoop, 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 shoop. Slow but steady is better than fast but inconsistent. I think it depends on the context, but there is a merit to being slow and steady sometimes. I think there's also a merit to being fast and inconsistent sometimes. Depends what you need out of the situation. I think enjoying making your art is good now. Thank you, Chito. I appreciate that. That's true, that's true. As long as we're all enjoying ourselves, that's what matters, right? I agree with that philosophy. Have you seen World End Harem now? Oh, it's a mature adult theme manga about a future that is ravaged by a virus that only kills men. Oh, interesting. That's actually a very similar premise, isn't it? I have not heard about it though. That's interesting. If you're interested in it, you can buy it as a standalone thing without buying the AC game itself, just the history mode. It's called Discovery Tour. Wow, really? Well, that's incredible. I didn't even know anyone was doing that. That's really nice. Oh, that's a little tempting. I must say. Whoa, wow. Here we go. Alright. There's a cat over there talking to me. If you're wondering why I just meowed, please don't worry about it. I'm just communicating with one of my feline roommates. It's a habit. You can't just ignore someone when they're talking to you, you know? I think I need to rotate a little. So this obi, I want to keep it relatively straight here because a nice flat obi is considered very, very fashion. Very fashion. Monkey's not the most fashionable, but I try a little bit. That might be alright. Let's see. And the way it just a slight bulging out here, I think is kind of cute, personally. Let's see how that looks. Only I could keep these lines clean. That's my biggest problem with digital. I don't know how to make the lines nice and clean. It's very difficult. This needs to be cleaner. That's a little better, I suppose. Okay. The manga focuses on a single guy. Oops, scroll. On a single guy which needs to repopulate the world ruled by women. Yeah, weird. Well, that's the only way it's technically viable, right? The other way around would mean the end of a species. So far, they've touched on Egypt, ancient Greece, and Viking culture. Oh! For example, in Egypt, you can visit the pyramids or the Alexandria Library that burned. And while you're there, you learn. Wow! That's incredible! That sounds like a lot of fun. You said it's called Discovery Mode? Hold on, let me see if I can make a quick note to myself about this. Discovery Mode. Ba-doo-ba-doo. Discovery Tour, it says. Discovery Tour. Nice. They go really in depth with all kinds of information, from works at the time to beliefs, customs, meanings, and whatnot. Oh, I love that. I love that. You'd think a monkey so interested in culture would know more about history, but the way history is taught in school, it's not like it doesn't really go into those things in a very interesting way. I only realized afterwards that, oh, I actually might enjoy learning history if it wasn't taught that way. I'd highly recommend if you're into any of the mentioned cultures. Sounds interesting. Have you worn a real kimono now? I often wear real kimono actually as part of my everyday clothing. I will wear it. I used to only wear when I started wearing kimono. Like most people when they start wearing kimono, I only wore it for special occasions. For me, it was for festivals. That's a very common one. For summer festivals, I would wear yukata, like I'm drawing today. But I always liked kimono, so I eventually started wearing regular everyday kimono as well. And a lot of people these days don't really wear kimono anymore. So the fashion is a little bit niche, but it is coming back into fashion, which I really appreciate because I'm a big fan of it. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. It's very nice. So yeah, I wear a lot of kimono in my daily life. I also have, aside from kimono, I also have Western style clothing and other fashions as well. It's not the only thing I wear, but it's one of the things that I wear. Okay, how's that? I think that'll work. That seems good. Yeah. Good enough. Hi, I'm new here. Hello, Yamato guy. Welcome to the TNCT Club. Can I call you Yamato? Welcome. Ah, Professor Paul, hello. Have you been lurking? Welcome back. It's always good to have you. Isho. Paul, nice to see you. Yeah. Her drawings are cute, by the way. Hey! Oh, thank you so much, Yamato. I appreciate that. I don't have a lot of confidence in my drawings, so I don't think it's the best, but I appreciate that you like it. Let's see. Let's rotate here. Hello? Sorry for being late. How much cute did I miss? Oh dear. Hello, Professor Paul. No worries at all about being late. There's no obligations. But it's always good to have you. I don't know how much cute as you say that you missed, but so it's been good here. We've been having a good time. Maybe like this. I think is where I want to go. This way. Let's try. Is that good? Maybe. Let's zoom out and see. So hard to tell when I'm zoomed in. That's a little too much, I think. Let's go back just a tiny bit. I want to make this a little less curved as it goes in, but just by a very small amount. Maybe like this. Let's see how that looks. Here we go. There we go. Oyo. Okay, very good. Nah, not satisfied. I'll leave it like this for now. Monki. is monkey, yes. Yes. Monkey. I am monkey. Also, I only now noticed Animal Crossing sibling. Oops, excuse me. Animal Crossing sibling came out on the 2nd of June. What is Animal Crossing sibling? I have not heard of that. Excuse me. There's a very yabaily close to Animal Crossing, but it's for PC. Oh, called Hokko Life. It might be my solution. Oh, Hokko Life. Let me look that up. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, how cute! Wow, it's cute. I see. I love history so much. Heck, I even know rare ancient ethnic groups. Yes, you can call me Yamato. Oh, okay. Ah, rare ancient ethnic groups. I'd love to hear about that. I love hearing about culture. We also have another history buff who frequents chat, so maybe you two will get along. Now's drawing is super cute. Oh, thank you, Professor Poe. Oh dear, thank you. Right there. I love Victorian era history. Oh, is that so? Victorian era. Victorian era is an interesting time, isn't it? And it has a lot of wide-ranging effects that still affect lots of cultures and societies today. That's very interesting to me. Let's get this ohashori in here. The ohashori is the fold I mentioned last time. Where for feminine style kimono, they're currently cut to be too long as a fashion thing. So you have to fold them up under your obi so that they don't drag on the ground. Fashion is funny sometimes. There are historical reasons for it. Fancy kimono, both masculine style and feminine style in the past, used to be very long and drag on the ground. But for fashion reasons, they stopped doing that, and they also only kind of kept the remnants of it, which was this tucking, which is something that they kind of used to have to do for practical situations sometimes. They kept that only for the feminine style kimono instead of both kinds. Oh boy. Alright. Fun fact. Did you know that the kimono originated from the Chinese hanfu? Yeah, it's true. Chinese hanfu is very interesting. Actually, back in the day, they didn't used to call it hanfu. Hanfu is kind of a new term that was applied retroactively to Chinese fashion. Because back in the day, it was just called fashion, right? If you think about the clothing that we wear today, you can tell that it's very Western influenced. So I often refer to it as Western clothing, but you don't necessarily say it like that, right? You don't say, today I wore a Western clothing. It was a t-shirt. You know? So hanfu wasn't really a term back in the day. And because it was fashion, like all fashions, and with Chinese history being so long, there were many different kinds of clothing. Like how there's t-shirts and button-up shirts and long-sleeve shirts, raglan sleeves, all these sorts of things, right? In China, there were also many different kinds of fashion. But one of those kinds of fashions influenced the Japanese kimono way back during probably pre-Heian, but maybe right around Heian. The first real Japanese dynasties. Well, I guess there's only one dynasty in Japan. Imperial Japan, let's say. Right around when Imperial Japan became a thing, they started adopting Chinese clothes pretty hard. Prior to that, they had a different sort of clothing. And once they adopted it, they kind of held on to it without making too many changes, even as the fashion on the mainland continued to evolve. That's how you get the sort of kimono shape we have now, is while it started to evolve in isolation, with some looking over at Chinese clothes, but mostly becoming its own fashion. Something very similar happened in Korea, and in fact, Chinese clothing probably came to Japan through Korea originally. But Korea... the clothing they adopted was slightly different than what the Japanese ended up adopting, which is why they have the ones with the really high-waisted skirts. That came from same era, I think. Same era China, but just a different kind of fashion. At Yamato. That's the first time I've heard of it. Yeah, it's a really cool history. A lot of the fashion in the area was strongly influenced by Chinese clothing. Assassin's Creed did indeed visit a Victorian era with AC Syndicate. However, at the time, they had not yet created Discovery Tour mode for all their games. Lots of parts of Japanese culture come from Tang Dynasty China. There's a lot that comes from Tang Dynasty. There's actually a lot of parts that come from many different dynasties, though Tang Dynasty is like the fashionable one. the fashionable one to say that you got things from. So actually it's really funny. In tea ceremony, there's a lot of different tools and stuff that are attributed to certain eras and stuff in China. And sometimes they'll say, yes, this is from Tang Dynasty because that's the fashionable one to say it's from, when it's actually from a different dynasty. Though a lot did get taken from Tang specifically, because Tang was a very prosperous dynasty in China. They were doing really well, and so they made lots of arts and cultures and stuff that the people around them saw and were like, wow, that's cool, we want to do that. I feel like Na has become the Animal Crossing mascot. Me? Oh dear. I would have fun with that, but I'm not the official mascot. Leave it to Na to not only know the fun fact, but then one up by saying a fun fact about your fun fact. Oh no! I don't know. One up has a bad connotation, right? I apologize. I don't mean to one up anybody. I find the topics really interesting, and so I love to talk about it. Tianxinao, everyone. Yeah, that's me. I guess that's me. I apologize. You said something that was really interesting to me, so I couldn't help but comment. Lullaby hype? Lullaby hype. Let's get those hips in there. Maybe something like that. With kimono, one thing that's kind of nice is that it's supposed to be very rectangular, right? Like I said. But depending how you stand, So the way you pose in kimono is very different from the way you pose in yofuku, Western clothing, because of the way the shape works. And so if you pose in a particular way like this, you get this very nice, almost mermaid shape from the hips down to the bottom, even though it's all supposed to be kind of a square when you're standing up straight. Chinese fashion show now when? Maybe next. Maybe after this one we'll do Chinese fashion. I am less familiar with Chinese fashion because China is so old as a culture. It's gone through so many different changes in fashion. Japanese culture tends to like find something and then hold on to it and then codify it. And so Japanese kimono as fashion is incredible because the general shape of it hasn't changed for at least 400 years. And the fashion became more about little details or the types of patterns or the way you accessorize and that sort of thing. Whereas Chinese fashion, similar to Western fashion, did a lot of shape changes along with material changes and pattern changes and things like that. And so it's a lot harder to pin down as a fashion. And so a lot of older Chinese fashions are coming back into fashion now, like Tang Dynasty style fashion is generally what people mean when they refer to Hanfu, because Hanfu means Han clothing, and Han is an ethnic group, one of the largest ethnic groups in China, who were the dominant ethnic group for a long time, including the Tang Dynasty. And so Hanfu is almost like saying white people clothing, but for China, it's like Han people clothing from back then. And the reason that distinction is made is because some later dynasties were ruled by other ethnic groups, typically ethnic minorities or outside ethnic groups coming in, like the Mongolians or the Manchurians. And they also had their own fashions that they developed in their own regions, and they brought into the mainstream culture of China. So if you think about things like qipao, which is also known in the West as cheongsam because of the Cantonese pronunciation, these sorts of clothings are from, I believe, the Manchurian era, where Manchurian clothing got super fashionable. Everyone was wearing it, you know? And so qipao and the rest are Manchurian style. But we don't call them like Manchu fu, because again, that's just not really how people think about it. Until recently, some people wanted a way to refer to historical Chinese clothing, basically historical Chinese clothing that was not like qipao. And so that's, I think, why the term Hanfu became popular. Though I think for me, it's a lot easier to think of it as Tang Dynasty clothing, because otherwise it's just too big of an umbrella, you know? It's like if I told you white people clothing, what would that even mean, right? That could be Victorian era clothing, that could be jeans and a t-shirt, that could be Roman togas, you know? I thought they started adopting Chinese culture when, scroll. There we go. Adopting Chinese culture when China was in the Sui dynasty, not pre-Han. Let's see. Sui dynasty. Or Sui dynasty, I think. Monkey is really bad at like numbers and stuff and aligning things. And so I have a hard time lining things up in history sometimes, because I tend to learn history in like isolated bursts. So I know a little bit about Chinese history and I know a little bit about Japanese history, but lining up where they like match is kind of hard for me. So the Heian era was the first imperial or first major imperial dynasty in Japan. but I don't know when that happened in China. Like what dynasty that corresponds to in China. Oh, and I'm saying dynasty again. In Japan, it's not a dynasty. It's named generally based on the emperor's reign because once the imperial family began in Japan, it's actually never changed ever since then. Unlike China that has multiple dynasties where the family in charge has changed. So the first Japanese period, Heian, the first imperial Japanese period, I believe, is Heian. I don't know what that matches up to in terms of Chinese dynasties. They've always had a relationship, somewhat of a relationship with China, but they first started really adopting Chinese and Korean cultures actually around that time, around the Heian period in Japan. But the cultural exchange after that has been consistent, you know? They've more or less remained in cultural contact since then, and so adopted a lot of things over time, even later than that too. China is one of the cradles of civilizations along with Sumerian and India. I've heard that sort of thing. These places with really nice, fertile river deltas, right? I think Sumeria. Is that the one? Is that the one around where Egypt is with the Nile? So this is what two high-level cultured people going at it looks like, huh? すごいですね。I don't know if Monkey's not very high-level cultured or anything like that. But Yamato seems to know a lot of stuff, which is really cool. Really cool. Actually, I wonder. I'm a xenophile. Oh, I see. So you must know quite a lot. I'd love to hear more. That sounds like a lot of fun. I wonder actually, since you're a Yamato guy, is that related to the Yamato people, who are known to be the one of the first major cultures, I guess, to settle in Japan? I think there was the Yamato, and then there was one other one that I can't remember too well. And the Yamato might have come originally from Korea. Everything came from China. Everything came... I don't know about everything, but China did develop a lot of things very early on. You can think of them a little bit like ancient Egypt. They were hyper advanced very early on in human history, and they're one of the few cultures that was hyper advanced that also didn't lose that advancement really. Because they remained a country for so long without really undergoing the loss of technology that like Egypt did, for example, or the how you say the what are they called, the people who lived where Persia is now? They had the Mongolians sweep through and kind of destroy their entire culture. That was a pretty bad time. But yeah, because of that, China did contribute a lot of technologies to the world, like paper and things. You can do a lot in 4,000 years after all. It's true, exactly, right? That's exactly it, Professor Po. You're certainly in the right place then, Yamato. I'm only 16. Wow! But you know quite a lot. That's incredible. Vibes to lullaby. Oh boy, I'm behind, aren't I? I can see Yamato guy turn into a historian. That sounds fun, huh? Wait. Let me try to catch up. I see we're running low on time here, so I'm gonna stop drawing for now and try to catch up in chat. Fun fact, Cantonese people of southern China are a mixture of Han Chinese and Baiyue, possibly Thai Kaidai. Oh, interesting. What about Hokkien? I know there's a lot of Hokkien in like Fujian and Taiwan, but I don't know about Cantonese. Oh, and Hakka as well, I heard might also be in those regions, but I don't know much about it. Cheepaws are a mixture of Western and Manchuria clothes. That's true, that's true. The type of cheepaw you see nowadays is a mixture of Western and Manchurian clothes. The ones that are like really short, and very tight. That's definitely very Western influence. That happened around, I want to say the 20s. The 20s is probably when cheepaw started getting lots of Western fashion influence. But you can still occasionally find authentic, like Manchurian style cheepaw, the kind you'll see in movies like Ip Man and such. They're harder to find these days, but I didn't know about the difference between cheepaw and cheongsam. The words, I mean. Yeah. It's more or less just a dialect thing. Fashion lesson with no hype. I guess that happens. Hype. Good luck with the drawing now. I must sleep now. Hope to catch you soon. These fashion lessons are super fun to listen to. Thank you for coming, Barry. I'm sorry, I'm so behind. I don't know if you hear me say goodbye to you now, but thank you so much for coming. It was nice having you, and I'm glad you enjoy these fashion talks. I enjoy talking about it. I don't know if anyone else wants to hear it though. Why does Japanese and Chinese has the same nis word at the end? You know, that's one thing that linguistically I'm not really sure why that happened. I get the feeling there are certain common suffixes that people like to put onto things to refer to like people and culture and stuff, right? There's Japanese and Chinese, but then there's also things like Islamic. We put an ik on the end there, and Arabic is an ik on the end there. And then we have what else? Irish, I guess. And it has an ish on the end, and I think there's some other ones that I have a hard. British, perhaps. British, Irish. I think I looked this up at one point, but I don't remember exactly the reason why these different suffixes exist. I believe it has something to do with different word roots from different languages, or dialects being the first ones to apply their suffix to the word, and then it just caught on. But I'm not 100% sure on that one. You know the Qin Dynasty? Qin Dynasty. That's the first one, right? With Qin Shi Huang. Bye, Barry. Yeah. This is too high level for me. I'll just say what I can. Genshin Impact is doing a live tomorrow. Oh, that might show the new content in Azuma. Japan. Wow. So like, hype, excited for the new music too. Oh, that's exciting. That is exciting. Demoniums are weird with weird rules. Yeah, exactly, Professor Poe. But it's fun to think about though. Sumeria is Iraq. Yeah. Oh, I see. The one they call the Fertile Crescent then, right? In the Middle East? Very cool. Yes, Inazuma update hype. Yes, it is. About my name. Awesome. That's cool. Jomon are the other ones. Yes, that's the one. They made the ones that... I don't know if you play Animal Crossing, but if you know the gyroids in Animal Crossing, they're based on ancient Jomon art. The little clay figurines that they made. They put an approximation of it in Animal Crossing. It's really funny. Oops. Now it's about time. I know you must be very into this whole conversation to notice, so I'm giving a warning. Thank you, Ryder. It is about time. Here, let me switch back, because since I'm not drying anymore, let's switch back to the comfy room. And then I will try to catch up the chat as quickly as possible. Sorry, I talked over the transition there. I will try to catch up to chat as quickly as possible, so that we can sign off in a timely manner. Everyone, Kinshu will be ending stream soon, so Let's not make more questions or bring up new topics to help smooth out the exit. Thank you so much, Ryder. It's a real problem. I do get so into these conversations. I love chatting with all of you. So it's hard for me to say goodbye, but I do need to leave pretty soon. Do you mean Achaemenid Persia? Oh, I don't know Achaemenid Persia actually. I'm not sure. At the very least, I haven't heard that term before. But maybe. I just remember that Persia was also a place with a lot of prosperity back in the day, right? But I guess we can't go into that now. But hopefully next time, I'll see you again and we can chat some more. Why that angry smile for? Oh, who's angry smiling? Mine? Oh, Ryder? I don't know about Hokkien. Not into them, sorry. Oh, I see. No problem. We can't all know all the cultures. There's just too many. But it's a lot of fun anyway. Yes. It's not angry at all. Oh yeah. No. I think that's a genuine smiley face from Ryder. Ryder's a very friendly person, Yamato. It can be hard to tell over text chat sometimes, but I'm pretty sure that was a genuine smile. I apologize if it came off that way. I do mean it in a positive light. I just wanted to warn people in a friendly way that time is running short for Tianshi. It's true. Thank you so much, Ryder. I actually really appreciate that. By the way now, I'm planning on making a fan art of you in a short skirt kimono with katana. That sounds awesome! I'll post it later in your Discord if I can. I'm sure Ryder will love it. I'm sure I will love it, Kito. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it already. I'm excited. I look forward to it. It is about that time. Cry. I'm sorry, Shatter. Well, thank you for the stream now. Hashtag love Tianshi. Thank you. Thank you, Shatter. I appreciate it. Yes. I'm sorry, Ryder. I had a crush on Qin Shi Huangdi when I was 13, 14. Wow! Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard that. But I guess he was a pretty cool guy, let's say. He seemed pretty cool. So I guess I understand. Comfy room time. That was fun. Thanks for the stream now. Thank you for coming, Cheeto. It's always nice having you. Thank you for the stream. Tienshinita Pitarita? Wow! See you on Discord. If the stars align, I will try my best to get on Discord before next stream. And see everyone else next week. Yeah. We'll be streaming again regular times next week, so Tuesday and Thursday at 22 UTC, which is current time for your local time minus 3 hours. So I hope to see you all there. It's been so much fun chatting. Love you, Tianshi. Oh, no hashtag today. Potatoes. Thank you for the potatoes, Ryder. Oh dear. The pancakes and the chocolate milk is still there. True. Thank you for the lovely stream as always now. Potato heart. Thank you, Professor Paul. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for the potatoes and the hearts. It's always great having you. I'm scared to show my art. It's bad. We had this conversation today, Yamato. But I bet your art is a lot better than you think. And sharing it can be a lot of fun. So I encourage you, if you feel comfortable, to share your art. I always encourage. Deja vu. Right, Ryder? There was at least 2 other people today saying the same thing. But confidence. You should have some confidence. Even if it's not the best art, it doesn't mean it's not worth sharing. Never be scared to share. Exactly. Good one, Professor Poe. We love Tian's art. We encourage you to share it on Discord server or on Twitter with the hashtag monkeyart. Definitely, definitely. If you do end up making some art, I would love to see it. Don't make fun of it, please. Of course not. We love all sorts of art. Okay, alright. I better start signing off though. We're about 5 minutes over time. We will not promise. The Tian's Tea Club is very friendly and accepting, Yamato. That's the type of community we want to build here in the Tea Club. Yes, confidence is all you need, Yamato. Chito knows from experience. Okay, alright, I better sign off now. So, this meeting of the Tian's Tea Club is now officially adjourned. Thank you all so much for coming, and I do hope to see you next week. Just a smidge is all it takes. It's true. Okay. Thank you all so much. It's always so much fun hanging out with all of you. See you all soon. Bye now. Bye-bye, Cheeto. And bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ryder. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.